social media stole our humanity. And when I say social media stole our humanity, I mean the fact that we can't even function without it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, true humanity, the origin of humanity was to interact with other humans. You know, like when you think about the cavemen, I mean, a lot of our natural tendencies of maybe wanting to go outside as a kid, you know what I'm saying, to just be with our friends and to go climb trees and all of those were cavemen stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And let's not forget, some of y'all might say, oh, what does he talk about, cavemen, bro? What? They are our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? If they were the first humans, you know what I'm saying? They was the beginning of our domain. Of course we're gonna have just passed down, you know that's a thing, right? Genetically, traits that are genetically passed down, genetic traits. And so my thing is, we've literally took a huge pivot. We pivoted so much and so far away from where we come from. Technology, is not the you got to understand, technology is not new, right? The concept of technology is not new. Technology was a thing when they was even trying to figure out how to write letters, and they used to use symbols and stuff like that. But then it went to, um you know I believe it went to like, even to the like smallest scale of just like drawing and stuff like that. Like that's like technology, you know what I'm saying? Because of what you had to use. Like they had to use specific things to send the mail out and stuff like that. That is, and send the letters out. That is technology. But the concept of the technology is not new, but the advancement of technology is what's new. You know, us having iPhones that we can FaceTime other people. I can be on the phone with somebody in freaking North Dakota for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? That type of concept of technology is so new and modern. I mean, honestly, the first iPhone came out in 2007. We're only in 2026. You get what I'm saying? That's about 19 years. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's only been 2 decades that this technology has came out, and it has advanced and became so, I want to say, mind blowing. Because even if you like tell your grandparents or you tell your parents some things like, oh, do you know that you can use ChatGPT and ask them to tell you where the nearest ice cream place is? You know what I'm saying? Like, or even using Waze, you know what I'm saying? And you driving on the Waze app. I don't know if you ever use the Waze app, but it's like Google Maps, but like more advanced. And you using the Waze app to use it to get directions while you're driving, and it tells you a cop car is 3 miles ahead, or construction is 2 miles ahead. Be careful. These are things that is mind blowing. You know what I'm saying, to the older generation, and even sometimes to me, because I just think about where we came from. And I think that that origin of what I'm talking about with the cavemen, and like how it was, again, technology. Because even for them to hunt, they used sounds to draw out animals. You know what I'm saying? They blew like trumpets or whatever to draw out animals and draw out their prey. That is a form of technology. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't believe me, do your research. Do your research. Technology does not have to be digital. It does not have to be digital. It does not have to be online. It does not have to be something that's mobile or that uses the internet. No. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the new and the modern technology that we're focused on and that we're talking about. But the thing about it is, the reason why it's taking away our humanity is because now, it over these last 19 years, it went from having an iPhone to creating an app store to FaceTime to social media apps. Social media is a product of technology, but it's in its own category, because social media literally has the power to destroy somebody's life, and it has the power to build somebody's life. Like YouTube is a form of social media. I can change my life just by making YouTube videos. Y'all can change my life just by making YouTube videos. By liking the video, subscribing, you know what I'm saying, over a consistent basis. Next thing you know, I'm making good money. But on the flip side, social media can ruin your life because you wake up, first thing you do is go on Instagram. First thing you do is go on Snapchat. First thing you do is see what other people are doing. First thing you do is see what other people are saying. You get what I'm saying? So now this world is about other people. Now everything you do is, wait, how are they gonna perceive me? If I do that, they're not gonna look at me the right way. I'm not gonna do that. So true humanity comes from interacting with other humans, being outside, enjoying nature. But true humanity also comes from doing what you need to do for you. That is a part of true humanity. Building yourself and building your identity, building you, because you're your own human. You're your own human being. But when you start to base your decisions and your thoughts off of people that don't even know you, off of people that judge, and then you do it unconsciously, because like my football coach used to say, we are creatures of habits. So don't just think that you're gonna be able to just stop. It gets to a point where you do things unconsciously. You ever realize you do something so much that you just go ahead and do it? Your mind, let's say like you just think about something and you just did it, right? And then you like, wait, I just did that? And you wasn't even fully conscious of you doing it in that moment. It's just that your body and mind is so used to it that you don't need to be in consensus. You don't need to be in alignment consciously to do it. Your mind can be out of space, worried about 3 a.m. conversations, but you still got it done. You still just did it. And I think that's what I'm trying to say when I say social media is ruining our humanities, because it's getting to a point where people are unconsciously idolizing and prioritizing social media and everything that it has to offer. But until we understand that we need to use we need to use social media as a tool, okay? Because that's what it is, just like money. If you love money too much, you're not using it right. It's a tool. In the Bible, it says the love of money is evil, not money itself, but the love of money. It goes for the same thing with other things as well. You want to make sure that you have a great balance. I know people that they record everything. Every memory is in their phone. Every fight that they see is in their phone. They see somebody arguing outside, they back out their phones. Everything is digital for them. But then they wonder why they can't remember nothing. They wonder why when somebody say, "Yo, do you remember this?" Da da da. They don't fully remember, but it's in their phone somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say. We have to understand this phone is not real life. It's not real life. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Everything is appreciated. Thank you.